Hello, everyone, and welcome to another lesson here at English Conversation Academy.
Hi there, and I'm Alex, and it is so great to have you all joining us today for some English practice.
I am Emma, and we are really happy you are here. Today, we are going to talk about something that affects all of us, which is how to find and talk about emotional balance in our lives.
That is such an important topic, Emma, especially with how busy life can get these days. It feels like we are always rushing from one thing to the next. So finding that inner peace is really a skill.
It really is. And for our friends watching, this is a great chance to hear natural English, learn some new expressions, and just get comfortable with how we talk about our feelings.
Exactly. So Emma, how has your week been so far? Did you manage to find any of that balance we are talking about today?
Oh, it has been a bit of a roller coaster, to be honest. I had a lot of deadlines at work, and my cat decided to wake me up at 4 in the morning every day this week. Oh my, I am so tired today.
Oh no, that sounds exhausting. I didn't know you had a cat. What is its name?
Her name is Luna. She is usually very sweet, but lately she thinks 4 a.m. is the perfect time for a snack. I can't believe how loud such a small animal can be.
That's funny. My dog is the opposite. He will sleep until noon if I let him. But I guess that lack of sleep makes it harder to stay balanced, doesn't it?
It really does. When I don't sleep well, I feel much more irritable. I noticed that yesterday I got frustrated over a tiny thing, like losing my keys, and I realized, wow, Emma, you need to breathe.
I totally get that. It's like our patience just disappears when we are tired. For me, I find that my emotional balance is tied to my morning routine. If I miss my morning walk, I feel off all day.
Oh, really? Do you go for a walk every single morning?
I try to, even if it is just for 15 minutes. I just walk around the neighborhood and look at the trees. It helps me clear my head before the emails start coming in.
That sounds like a lovely habit. I used to do yoga in the mornings, but lately I have been hitting the snooze button too many times. I think I need to get back into it.
You should. Even 5 minutes makes a difference. I think we often feel like we have to do an hour of something for it to count. But that's not true, is it?
No, not at all. It's the consistency that matters more than the time. Actually, speaking of habits, I started a gratitude journal last month. Have you ever tried that, Alex?
I have heard of it, but I haven't really tried it consistently. Do you find that it helps your mood?
Surprisingly, yes. I just write down 3 small things I am thankful for before I go to sleep. It could be something as simple as a good cup of coffee or a nice chat with a friend. It helps me end the day on a positive note.
That's a great idea. It forces you to look for the good things instead of focusing on the stress. I might have to borrow that idea tonight, because sometimes I lay in bed thinking about everything I didn't get done.
Oh, I do that too. It's so easy to let those thoughts take over, but when I write things down, it's like I'm telling my brain that it's okay to relax now.
That makes a lot of sense. Do you find that your family helps you stay balanced too? Or do they add to the chaos?
Haha. Well, a bit of both. I love my family dearly, but my brothers are very loud and they always want to debate about everything. When we all get together for dinner, it's a lot of energy.
I can imagine it. I'm an only child, so I'm used to a lot of quiet. When I go to big family gatherings, I sometimes have to step outside for a minute just to breathe.
Oh, really? I didn't know you were an only child. That must have been so different from my house. We were always running around and shouting.
It was very quiet, which I liked. But now, as an adult, I sometimes wish I had a brother or sister to share things with. Someone who understands the family dynamics.
That's a good point. My brothers are my best friends now, even if they drive me crazy sometimes. We were talking the other day about how our parents are getting older, and it was nice to have them there to talk about it.
Yeah, those are the big life things that can really shake our balance. How do you handle those heavier emotions? Like worry or sadness?
Hmm, that's a deep question. I think I've learned to just let myself feel them. I used to try to be positive all the time. You know, like everything is fine, but that's not realistic.
Right. It's like a pressure cooker. If you don't let the steam out, eventually it's going to explode.
Exactly. So now if I feel sad, I just say, okay, I'm sad today, and that is okay. I might watch a sad movie and have a good cry, and usually I feel much better after.
I think that's very healthy. I struggle with that more. At Busquai, I tend to try and fix the problem immediately. If I feel anxious, I start making lists and trying to solve everything. But sometimes you can't solve an emotion.
That is so true, Alex. You can't always fix a feeling. Sometimes you just have to sit with it. Do you have any hobbies that help you relax?
I've actually started gardening recently. Well, just a few pots on my balcony. But there is something about touching the soil and watching things grow that is very grounding.
Oh, wow. What are you growing?
Mostly herbs, like basil and mint. And I have one tomato plant that is struggling a little bit, but I'm rooting for it.
That's wonderful. I love the smell of fresh basil. It's so refreshing. I'm terrible with plants, though. I even managed to kill a cactus once.
Oh no, I can't believe it. How do you kill a cactus? They barely need anything.
I think I gave it too much love. I watered it every day. I didn't realize they like to be left alone. I guess there is a lesson in that for life, too. Sometimes we try too hard.
That is actually a very good metaphor, Nia. Sometimes we overthink things and make them worse instead of just letting them be.
Precisely. So, besides gardening, what else makes you feel happy? What's your happy place?
Let me think. I think my happy place is the bookstore. I love the smell of old books and the quiet atmosphere. I can spend hours just browsing the shelves.
Oh, I love that too. Do you prefer fiction or non-fiction?
Usually fiction. I like stories that take me to another world. It's a great way to escape the stress of daily life for a while. How about you?
I like biographies. I love reading about how other people navigated their lives and their challenges. It makes me feel like I'm not alone in my struggles.
That's a great way to look at it. We are all just trying our best, aren't we?
We really are. And I think being kind to ourselves is the biggest part of emotional balance. We are often our own harshest critics.
Oh, definitely. Like, I would never say the things to a friend that I sometimes say to myself in my head. Why do we do that?
I don't know, but I'm trying to practice self-compassion, which is basically just being a friend to yourself. If I make a mistake, I try to say, it's okay, you're human, you'll do better next time.
I love that. You're human. Such a simple reminder, but so powerful. I think our viewers might find that helpful too, especially when they are learning English. It's easy to get frustrated when you make a mistake.
Oh, absolutely. Learning a language is a huge emotional journey. There are days where you feel like a superstar, and days where you feel like you've forgotten everything.
That is so true. I remember when I was learning Spanish. I once went to a restaurant and tried to order chicken, but I used the wrong word, and the waiter thought I was asking for a pencil. It was so embarrassing at the time.
Haha. Oh my, a pencil? That's funny. Did you get your chicken eventually?
Eventually? Yes, but I felt so silly for the rest of the day. Now I look back and laugh. But in that moment, my emotional balance was totally gone.
And that's the thing. Those moments of embarrassment feel so big at the time, but they become the best stories later. I think having a sense of humor is key to staying balanced.
I agree. Like, if you can laugh at yourself, you're going to be just fine. So, Emma, do you have any advice for someone who is feeling a bit overwhelmed today?
Well, I would say just start small, take a deep breath, maybe drink a glass of water, and realize that you don't have to figure everything out right this second. Life is lived in small steps.
That's beautiful. And maybe turn off the phone for a bit? I find that social media can really mess with my head sometimes.
Oh, absolutely. Seeing everyone else's perfect lives can make you feel like you're falling behind, even though we know it's just a highlight reel.
Exactly. Nobody posts photos of their messy kitchen or their stressful mornings. They only post the vacations and the fancy meals.
So true. I actually took a break from social media last weekend. I just left my phone in a drawer and went for a long walk and read my book. It was so refreshing.
I should try that. A digital detox? It sounds scary but necessary.
It's not as scary as you think. After the first hour, you kind of forget about it, and you start noticing things around you more.
Like the birds and the trees?
Yes, and the way the light hits the buildings, and the sound of people talking in the park. It's very peaceful.
You're making me want to go for a walk right now, Emma. But we should probably finish our conversation for our friends here first.
Haha, yes, we still have a lot to talk about. I wanted to ask you, do you find that food affects your mood?
Oh, 100%. If I eat too much junk food, I feel sluggish and grumpy. But if I eat a good salad or some fruit, I have much more energy and I feel more positive.
I'm the same way. But sometimes, when I'm stressed, all I want is chocolate. It's like my brain is craving a quick fix.
I know that feeling. A bit of chocolate is fine, though. Balance, right? It's all about balance.
Exactly. Not too much, not too little. I think that applies to everything: work, play, food, and even social time.
Speaking of social time, do you consider yourself an introvert or an extrovert?
I think I'm an ambivert. I love being around people and talking, but I also really need my alone time to recharge. If I spend too much time at parties, I feel drained.
I am definitely more of an introvert. I enjoy small groups, but big crowds make me feel a bit anxious. I need a lot of quiet time to feel balanced again.
That's important to know about yourself. Some people think they are weird because they need to be alone, but it's just how their energy works.
Right? It's not a flaw. It's just a personality trait. I used to feel bad for saying no to invitations. But now I know that if I go when I'm tired, I won't be good company anyway.
That is such a good point. Saying no is a form of self-care. It's about protecting your energy.
It took me a long time to learn that, but it's been so helpful for my mental health. Do you have any other self-care rituals?
I love taking long baths with some nice smelling bubbles and maybe some soft music. It's the one place where nobody can bother me.
That sounds very relaxing. I prefer a hot shower, but I get the idea. It's about that physical sensation of washing away the day.
Yes, exactly. And I always feel like a new person when I get out. It's like a reset button.
We all need a reset button sometimes. Life can be so loud, especially in the city. Do you ever miss the countryside?
Sometimes. I grew up in a smaller town and I miss the stars. You can't see many stars here in the city because of all the lights.
I know what you mean. I remember going camping as a kid and being amazed at how many stars there were. It makes you feel so small, in a good way.
It puts things in perspective, doesn't it? Our problems feel a bit smaller when we look at the vastness of the universe.
That is a very philosophical thought, Emma. But it's true. Perspective is everything when it comes to emotional balance. And
It really is. If we zoom out, we realize that most of the things we worry about today won't matter in a year or even a month.
I try to ask myself that. Will this matter in 5 years? If the answer is no, I try to let go of the stress.
That is a great rule of thumb. I should try to remember that next time I'm stuck in traffic.
Traffic is a tough one, though. That's a real test of emotional balance.
Oh, tell me about it. I used to get so angry, but now I use that time to listen to my favorite podcasts or audiobooks. It turns a bad situation into something productive.
That's a smart way to handle it. I do the same. I've actually been listening to a lot of history podcasts lately. Oh, it's fascinating.
Oh, really? Any specific period of history?
I've been learning about ancient civilizations. like the Romans and the Egyptians. It's amazing how much they accomplished without any of our modern technology.
It really is. It makes you wonder what people will say about our civilization in 2,000 years.
Hopefully, they will say we were kind and that we figured out how to live in balance with each other and the planet.
That would be a nice legacy, but we have some work to do, don't we?
We do. But it starts with individuals. If each of us can find a little more peace in our own lives, that will spread to the people around us.
I love that. Peace is contagious. If I am calm, it helps my colleagues be calm and my family. It's a ripple effect.
Exactly. So, Emma, we have talked about a lot of things today. Sleep, family, hobbies, perspective. What is one thing you are going to focus on this coming week to stay balanced?
I think I'm going to focus on my morning routine. No more snooze button. I want to get back to my yoga, even if it's just for 10 minutes.
That's a great goal. I'm going to try your gratitude journal idea, Mom, and I'll start tonight before I go to bed.
Oh, let me know how it goes. I would love to hear if it helps you.
I will definitely let you know. And for everyone watching, maybe you can try one of these things too. Or share with us what you do to stay balanced.
Yes, we would love to hear from you. It's so interesting to hear how different people handle stress and find joy.
Learning English is a great way to express these things. And it's okay if you don't have all the words yet. Just keep practicing.
Exactly. Every word you learn is a step forward, and we are so proud of you for making the effort to learn.
Well, I think it's about time to wrap things up for today. This has been such a nice chat, Emma.
It really has, Alex. I feel more balanced just from talking about it.
Me too. There's something about sharing your thoughts that just makes everything feel lighter.
It's true. Well, thank you so much for joining us, everyone. We hope you found this conversation helpful and relaxing.
Yes, thank you for spending your time with us. Don't forget to take care of yourselves.
Take care, and we will see you in the next video. Bye for now.
Goodbye, everyone.